So 3 pillars: eat, exercise, energize. And those 3 pillars, I have them in the Faithful, Fit, and Fabulous book. If you have the book, you could just check those chapters. You check the chapter 4, I think it is, on the Faithful, Fit, and Fabulous book, but it's Fit and Fabulous. Anyway, I talk about the 3 pillars. I talk about the basic 12 practices. They're just basic. I've researched a whole bunch of all dieting things for years and what people are saying, and it's the basic 12. They're just basic in most any plan that you find. They're just the basic 12. Once you get those basic 12 down, you can see where there's problem spots, real problem spots, actual ones. And then you can start addressing those. But meanwhile, you don't have to do crazy yo-yo diets and weird things. You can start getting aligned with your body, partnering with your body, nourishing and nurturing your body, taking downtime when you need that, being able to do meditations at night. I don't do funky meditations. I just lay down in bed before I go to bed and I do what I call my little mini movies. And it's the things that I want in life, and I see a movie of myself doing it and becoming it. If you get a chance, we have this video, it's called The Click. And my daughter, who does art, she drew moving art to it. So it's black and white picture, you know, you've seen somebody that's all drawn. And she did it to this experience that I had when I was going through, I was at Dillard's with my daughter getting a dress for one of her formal dances. And I happened to see this dress. And I looked at it and I went, that's a speaking dress. But then I tried it on and I was oozing out of it. And oh, it's on my main page on my YouTube channel. And I was oozing out of it. And then I had this epiphany and this amazing experience with it. And then boom, 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 lots of things happened. And then I was able to lose 30 pounds and lots of cool things happened. But you can check that out if you want. Anyway, the thing that I'm saying is I found the dangling carrot. I got my mental image, and that mental image connected with my heart. And I had the 2 things coming together. Now, this is what's so important about affirmations. Let me share this because this is key. It is not helpful to just do affirmations, which is thought. It's not helpful to just do affirmations. You can say affirmations all day long, and it really probably won't move you forward. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks a lot about that. They've done research on it, and they have different groups and, you know, control groups and whatever, and nothing really moves forward with affirmations. It's not as a bad thing, and for some people, maybe they really do see some traction, but generally speaking, that's not enough. What needs to be added? The heart. You have to feel your goals. That's why you can tell yourself 1,000 times, I'm only going to eat 1,200 calories. I'm only going to, and then you see the cake and you're like squirrel, and you're like, ah, it's here. There has to be what I call the click here. And when you start to respect yourself, when you start to respect your body and partner with it, and you start to say, you know what? I have dreams and goals and desires, and I can see the things I want to do and become. And you, my friend, are a partner in this journey. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Then you start looking at things like a cupcake and go, that is a bunch of sugar and hydrogenated oil and chemicals number 5, 7, and 21, right? We start to see things for what they are. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have and enjoy a crumble cookie. And it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy Ben and Jerry's, but it means that things shifted for me and still shift. There's things that I like, and then I start realizing I don't care for as much. My body tells me this feels good and this doesn't. And I get that dopamine hit from the things that feel good for my body. And it's not a denial anymore. All things are open, is my opinion. But it's getting down to what is it that would nurture and nourish my body today? And sometimes it's Ritter's chocolate with hazelnut, and I eat it and I love it. But I notice I'm not eating the whole square. I'm having a strip. And it's like, that was really good. And then I'm going on about my life. It's not focused. I'm not focused on the fat or the absence of, or the presence of, or if I'm going to gain it, or if I'm going to lose it. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on living. I'm focused on my life. I'm focused on creating and living my ideal life. And with that, my body goes right with me and supports me in that journey. So I invite you to consider, what's a higher vision for you? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What are the things that delight you? I have a friend that she runs marathons. She's got, 25 big medals, and she loves marathons. That just is her jam. But she doesn't do it so she can lose weight. She does it for the joy of it, for the people she meets, for all the experience. So what would be your jam? What would be the thing you love? And start small. There's the story of, who was it that wrote it in that book? It's not Cheryl Richardson, it's somebody else. I'm trying to think who it was. But this woman wanted to change her life, and she had some extra weight, and she was like, I don't feel good. I want to be able to move and feel good. So she just started walking to the mailbox and back. That was her first goal, mailbox and back. And then she just did that daily, just went to the mailbox and back. And guess what? Just getting the air in her lungs, getting outside, being able to move, that changed the circuit board. That was her switch point. And then she did a little longer and a little farther. And before she knew it, she was going a half mile. And then she went a mile. And then she went a couple of miles. And before you know it, she lost 60 pounds just doing regular life. So adding in the joyful movement. And the same thing can be said for eating practices. So we've got our fitness practices and our movement practices. The same thing can be said for our eating practices. What do those look like for you? Do they bring you joy? Have you lost the joy of eating food? By the time we get to this age, we've been told you can't eat this and can't eat that, and this all is going to cause cancer, and this, you got to do this way, and it's just mind-boggling. And we've forgotten how to get back to what feels good for our body. Have you found practices that work for you? Are you finding things that help you be able to enjoy the practice of eating? And what foods make you feel good?
Thanks for watching. As always, hit that like button, click on that bell to get some future videos right into your inbox. And if you want all the other goodies like podcasts, best-selling books, results-getting programs, and all that jazz, then go to conniesokol.com. I got lots of goodies there for you. And if you want to connect on social media, I'm on all platforms, so join me there because I want to connect with you right now and help you step into your purpose-filled life.